Denver Broncos, behind their new signal caller, Case Keenum, do battle with Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. With that, we're off to Arrowhead for the call from Kansas City. We'll hand it over to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A minute ago, Arrowhead was rocking. The offense led out by all-pro tight end Travis Kelce as the Chiefs get set to match up with the Denver Broncos. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And, Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
Just let y'all know, man, this old practice game with my wife, man. I believe she'll beat some of y'all niggas out there in the world. If you don't believe me, put your dollars up. She ain't gonna beat me. She done beat my ass one time, I ain't gonna lie. And this broadcaster, she beat the shit out of me.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's what I'm fucking up at with her. See, I get in and automatically change my defenses and shit.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg.
I got that shit picked.
Open things up. Watkins, the intended receiver.
Brunson, no, play Fortnite.
And the Buffet boys, the O-line. Hopefully they're ready today.
Play Fortnite.
Listen,
sit down.
Feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes. Pass incomplete.
Oh, no, you put tapping X so goddamn much, man. Slow down, man.
Now it's 3rd down.
The effort's always going to be there.
You finna be punting. I ain't
Underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction.
Snap the ball, take your time, man. You gotta keep hitting X. You throwing the damn ball.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt.
Why you diving?
It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
On that shit. Don't even know what the hell she doing.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
How would you punt? Yo, yeah, you need to punt.
On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Back deep, Adam Jones. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
I said I'm going to take my time. I'm not even going to do nothing fancy. Just stretch myself out real quick.
Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now 1st and 10. Keenum now on 1st down. And he finds the rookie from Penn State. That's Deshaun Hamilton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On play action. Now Keenum. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
That me, I got the ball back.
If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Keenum. Flush to his right. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Well, that didn't take very long. You mentioned you have to keep him under wraps. Avoid the big play is what you said, and here he makes one in the first quarter.
Yeah, you can't let this become a habit. Otherwise, you know what will happen? They'll flat out take over this game.
Broncos with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got it first and goal at the 7. To throw is Keenum.
Oh, shit.
It's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's got his man on the comebacker. That's Watkins. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Hell no.
Right after the turnover, the kickoff throw.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch it.
Hell no.
He did. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. Adam Gotsis,
keep
the big
hitting
Aussie,
square.
in on the tackle.
You got to run with this right now. You keep hitting square.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed
dive
up
every time
because
you
when
hit
they're
square.
hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down, and that is incomplete here. It was Darian Stewart that time who was able to knock the pass away.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Mahomes is going to run the option left.
You had all that there.
Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Here we go, fourth down, Mahomes. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. Fourth and long, this stage of the game, what were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided if there was a time to be aggressive, now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right.
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. D. Ford in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. To throw on second down is Keenum. And that's complete to the tight end Hireman. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. From the gun, it's Keenum. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired.
Stop cheating, man.
But likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away.
You need to just stop hitting goddamn button then. No, I ain't punting shit. Oh, because you better pick a play.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They will go for it. It's Keenum. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. And partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself before a playoff game he was going to be aggressive. No matter what, he's going to be aggressive. And it ran his team into some real problems early, and they got upset in that playoff game. Let's see if this team can recover.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Derek Wolfe in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
So what's the word I'm looking for here about how this drive just started?
Disjointed?
I'll go with that one. I mean, think about it. First down, took a bad loss on a running play. Take the sack on 2nd down. Now they got to come up with something big here on 3rd.
Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They go play fake. Mahomes. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Pass interference. Defense.
Man. Man.
So instead of
I ain't never seen a pass interference on the defense called on him, man. That's crazy.
3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Come on, man.
But a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding. Offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Mahomes going to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Got an illegal block. So man, this boy ain't something different for some different game mode.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were
I ain't never
pretty
seen
good about it. When people celebrating, the guys just didn't want that play.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. It's a solid pickup of 11, and it's 2nd down.
No, he just caught the ball.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He was looking for Watkins that time. Well, as we look back to the final week of the preseason and the roster cuts, that final day roster cuts, a lot of noise was made. The biggest noise, though, Khalil Mack moving to the Windy City.
That's one that, let's look at it from Chicago's perspective. A young team growing, building on both offense and defense, and it's a city that loves defense. They love their linebackers. Khalil Mack being added to that group, that's just a win-win for them. Now you flip it over to Oakland. I never thought they'd let Khalil Mack go. I thought they'd figure out a way to get it done, but somehow, during the contract negotiations, everything broke down, and they decided to save that money and they'll put it elsewhere in their roster.
The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Look like that.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They are going for it. Keenum looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And out come the Chiefs now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adam Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, partner, the last couple weeks I've been asking you about the favorites in each division. We talked about Super Bowl predictions and all that, but what about a team from each side that might surprise us a little bit this year?
Well, the one I'm going to start with in the AFC shouldn't be a surprise when you look at who they have returning from injury, and that's the Houston Texans. They were running the AFC South for a while when everyone was healthy and J.J. Watt was getting to the quarterback. Now Deshaun Watson returns, and they are an entirely different team with him at quarterback. On the NFC side, I know a lot of people looking at the Bears, and rightly so. I love them as a trendy pick. But I'm going to take one where people are saying maybe they're a 5-win team. I don't believe that for a second. The Seattle Seahawks. I think that they will surprise people and contend in the NFC West.
So they get the INT. Now here's Keenum. And his throw is incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And they'll bootleg it here with Keenum. Steps away. Justin Houston. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
I don't know why.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here, just trying to get some space.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Good bull, man. He tripping now. Ain't no way you supposed to be doing that.
The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. A minute 57 to go in this first half. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
You ain't doing a damn thing. You ain't doing a damn thing. You ain't doing shit. They just give you shit.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll check in with our Jonathan Coachman. He'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game, and it's fielded at the 34. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Let's make a quick pivot here to revisit a topic from the last couple of weeks. We've been discussing, well, which rookie starters are going to be in there week 1. It appears to be only one right now, Sam Darnold of New York, correct?
That sounds correct based on what we've heard from the different teams. All of them have made their announcements and proclamations about their starter. And Sam Darnold's going to get the ball to begin. But for me, it's how long will he remain the only rookie starter? I don't know that it would be terribly long. I look in Buffalo, I think Josh Allen will get his shot fairly early. I look in Arizona, I think Josh Rosen the same, depending on how their teams come out of the gate. And at some point, Baker Mayfield will play this year for the Cleveland Browns.
Seems to be more pressure each year on these franchises to get the rookies in there early, doesn't it?
It certainly does. When you spend that type of draft capital, that type of money.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
You know, a damn time nigga just run straight across the goddamn field. Nigga get right there in the middle of the damn field and just stop.
Target. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
It's bullshit, man.
We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's
she fucked me.
Do they think he can snap him back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
A good pick up there of 20 yards.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Mahomes now on 1st down. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The All-Pro Von Miller there defensively. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And, Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Keenum going to lead the Broncos up now 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Keenum. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
I got 20 seconds. I'm finna score. I got to score before the half over. I cannot let you think that you just beat me.
Keenum now on first down. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Keenum now on second down. He's going to be brought down back at his own 6-yard line. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. Nothing is our score.
I'm hitting the wrong button,
as we send you down 2-0 on the road. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
I get the ball first. She's on your bottom. And then as soon as I get the ball, I'm really finna go. Got my first play out that gate.
So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Talking my first play out there.
Now Case Keenum in the offense heading back onto the field. And the first half was not kind to him, and he knows that. 3 interceptions, but still tied, so kind of a clean slate.
I'd say it's a reprieve, because ordinarily you throw 3 interceptions, your team should be behind. So he has to be thinking to himself, okay, I'm off the hook for that one. I have to play better for my team here in the second half.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. On play action, it's Keenum sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Holding offense.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already.
That's
and
crazy.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
They'll fake the give. Now Keenum. And he can't
Man, come here, man.
And he's brought down. D. Ford able to disrupt yet another pass play. His 3rd sack of the afternoon.
You ain't doing all this, bro. You ain't doing all this.
Play action. It's Keenum. And this is going to be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Here's Marquette King now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
Oh, just that ball.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running the regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity.
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
He's going to his man complete.
Oh, yes! Bring that shit back.
And he does take it in for
Bring that shit back. Bring that shit back. Block in the back. Bring that shit back.
On the board just yet.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Bring that shit back.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Bring that goddamn shit back.
Play fake there to Hunt. Now Mahomes is going to fire one deep up. Take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy
That
Watkins.
bullshit, bro. That bullshit.
The Chiefs are in for 6. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he rifles one incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't
What
say
you
it, 'cause I
mean?
know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
Nigga, you ain't win.
You know what I'm
The game ain't over with,
Well,
nigga.
if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense. Right?
That's true. You've said that before. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive
Let's go,
at
Jeff.
about the 37-yard line.
Look, I know I'm finna score with you, bro. And then you can tell, I know I'm finna score, bro. I got an unstoppable scoring offense. You can't stop this. I'm finna do you.
And Denver getting set to
Can't
take the
stop.
field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
Can't stop this,
Call it a
baby.
gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
And then your defensive play flip around to match.
Shotgun snap for Keenan.
Uh-oh. Bing in the middle
Got
of the
him in.
field.
He finds
Come on.
Sanders. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. And the offense moving quickly to the line. A second down carry for Booker. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Keenum. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Solid gain of 18 yards and a Denver first down.
I know I can score like that. I gotta score. No. Give me that shoe. You better not.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around
Let me
the
see
13.
Let me see you with that apple.
Pass rush
I
specialist,
better not even see you with no apple. No. You better put something. I better not hear Apple say nothing. Or on. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
His ability to read, react, and make a play.
Turn it off.
But on that one,
What I tell you yesterday? What I tell you yesterday? You better play something else. Suck it up. Suck it up. Suck it up. Suck it up right now. Now play something else. I don't care. I whoop your mama ass too. Oh shit!
His pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Reggie Ragland. And a big
Think you doing something?
there as his guys will get
You
the
better not play no
football
apple.
back.
He got
With
some
that
tissue right now.
incompletion gives us a chance to get Charles Super Bowl picks. We've done this the last couple years going into week 1. Who do you have this season?
that wouldn't surprise anyone at all for Philadelphia and New England.
You better not play no apple. You better play something else.
But I think it's going to be a couple of different teams out of both divisions. All right, both conferences, I should say. I
You
think
better not
coming
play
out
no
of the NFC, I really like Atlanta.
Wow.
I think they're going to get back to the Super Bowl again. At the AFC, I think it's going to be Pittsburgh.
And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Beat your ass.
Top Pecco. Breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
Okay.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there
What
because
you
they
watch?
went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And now here is another interception.
What I tell you?
Picked up by the corner, Bradley Roby. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur.
Hold on. Give me the
Once you start getting
Give
those
me the
numbers
controller.
up there
Give me
a
the
little bit,
hold
but
on.
as
Give me
you
the
and I
case.
both know it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern.
Hell, I'm finna go to kids. I'm finna download you a kids YouTube.
Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And that's what you go get on. Kids. No. Stop. No.
Here's Royce Freeman, the first carry for the rookie. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Chris Jones on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Go back, Brunson.
And open
Bring it
up
here.
the crease that they
Before
can
you
run
break
through.
it. Bring it here.
On that play.
Daddy, I want my ball.
Okay. Okay, I'm finna give it to you.
Keenum to throw on second down. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion. But it wasn't an interception. Wow.
You're a nice guy.
I got you on YouTube.
But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Get a grown-up's help. Get my phone. Daddy, what are you doing? Do it. Do it. Dad, do it. Dad, do it, Mom. Dad, do it. Do it, do it.
Let's control from your dad.
No.
cheat, nigga.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Keenum. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception.
Okay,
But their defense
this
in a
shit
really
get
tough
easy.
spot.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll go down just shy of the 25. We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Able to get set on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Everything you get.
Mahomes going to throw. And he can't hang on. He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
There's several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. And able to find Conley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker.
Come on.
And this will be incomplete. They were trying to get it into Kelsey that time. That'll bring
Speed
up
up
2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense?
Speed the
Let's
clock
face it,
up.
if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there.
L1 right there. Just hit L1 and it'll speed it up. But you go, right out. Never mind now. I just showed you.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
What you trying to chew the clock up for?
On play action, it's Mahomes.
Come here, boy.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked
Come on,
off
boy.
at the
Get back to
40.
the inside of
And
this.
the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
I need a touchdown, guys.
Yeah, we're good, we're good.
What you doing?
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it pops free. The
That bullshit, man.
The ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
And you was cheating there, bro. You want to let me get my play straight. You want to let me get my play straight, bro. Bro, I don't know what you doing, bro, but I can get my play straight.
On 1st down.
You cheating now, bro. I can get my play straight, bro.
Action. Now Keenum.
Come on, man. This nigga is wide open and won't even catch the damn ball, man. This nigga wide the fuck
There,
open.
and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
53. Roger, roger, roger.
Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete.
Damn.
He'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10. They're able to convert on
You
third
better get
down.
out that
Sets up a
what you
first
call
and
it over there?
goal.
I'm gonna burn his ass every time. You ain't moving to me. You just standing in one spot. I'm gonna run your ass every damn time. I'm gonna run straight to you.
Strike like that, have
You move
explosive
either. I'm gonna run
plays.
straight to your
That's
ass.
often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock
You
a
gonna give me
defense
the
off
touchdown.
balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Now Keenum throwing on second. And
That's bullshit.
another interception. Picked off by Reggie Ragland. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thought they had something going there to break that goose egg here in the second half.
You ain't doing that, man. I'm doing shit for my. I'm doing shit done myself.
What a
That's all
terrific
that is.
play, taking the ball away after it looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride on, too.
Damn, any mother makes unbelievable ass attention.
That'll go for a gain of 13,
Come on,
helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get a
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Too late now. You already clicked the
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on
L1
first down.
when what's called come up. If you hit L1, look at the bottom of the screen. It'll tell you chew clock or what. You don't need to be trying to chew
Now
the
here's
clock.
Mahomes. The tight end.
Man, look at that, man.
Over the middle. 4 yards on the completion.
She just
Sets up
snapping the
third
ball,
down.
just throwing that more. Anybody else, man, that shit ain't go on, man.
But it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. And again, it's
Yes,
Mahomes.
sir. Get up, run, boy. Get up, run. Get up, and run. Get up, and run. Get up, and run. Get up, and run.
Field, a breakaway. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Don't give a damn. Now I'm in the lead. Now I'm in the lead now.
Defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked.
What?
And it's not
Yeah, sure,
anything that
sure,
you would
Mom.
think it's just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Don't play
McManus's
defense
point
now.
after is good, and they take
Now
the
you
lead
sure
here
you
at
want to speed up the
7-6.
clock?
A heck of a play there defensively, getting
Man, we're
the
good.
interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
I ain't even know nobody got hurt here.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are suffering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to that. Not necessarily to look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. They go play action here on first down. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
There's no running backs in the
shit.
to help pass protect. All the receivers in their patterns. There's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case,
oh no, he lost the football.
Oh no, he lost the football.
On plays
Stop.
like this where the ball
Second and
comes free, it's
19.
often unusual for the
I'm
team
not-
that lost it
you
to
ain't
get
catching
it
shit
back.
deep now.
Because
You ain't catching
this
shit
is the
deep.
quarterback. The ball gets
You
away
know
from
that
him.
now.
Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction down.
So you ain't catching shit deep.
Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his
I'm the
best
only
throw.
motherfucker that throws
And it'll
shit
wind
deep
up
in this
being
house.
intercepted.
I'm the
Keenum
only
going to
one.
lead the Broncos up now 1st and 10. Throwing now, Keenum. Looking deep downfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And the possession is there.
You gotta score. Hey, you can't score. I don't care what you do. You can't score. You ain't catching nothing deep, bro.
Why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
Nothing, bro.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
He'll look to throw.
Yeah, a little short pass. You got 55 seconds.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
You worry about you kicking on field goal.
That first down completion only
You got
netted him
24
3.
seconds, 23
2nd and
seconds. Yeah,
7.
you chewed the clock up. Now you finna lose.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Darian Stewart. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You can't beat me.
Scoring has really been at a premium.
You can't
charge.
beat
You
me,
gotta
man.
tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense too, but this whole team coming in here on the road.
Come on, finish it up, man. Number 9 seconds.
The way
Finish the
that
damn
they're
game
finishing
out.
this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you
What's the
noted,
point is- the
hard for
point
them to
is,
put
though,
points
what I
on the
did.
board,
How-
and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
On 53.
So they get the INT. Now here's Keenum. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. D. Ford in there yet again. My goodness, make it 5 sacks for him now.
Text the seats unavailable here.